Hi there and welcome to the CarAdvice News Desk. We are back in the garage this week. I'm Tegan Lawson. Let's see what's making headlines. Coming up, what the future holds for our Holden Commodore, a line in the sand for the new Mercedes-Benz Ute, and an interesting concept unveiled in Geneva. But first, Dieselgate continues. The Australian Consumer and Competition Commission has launched legal proceedings in the federal court against German carmaker Audi, its Australian subsidiary Audi Australia, and their German parent company Volkswagen over diesel emissions claims. Audi Australia says the ACCC's action doesn't provide any practical benefits to consumers, as the approved technical measures for the vast majority of cars affected by the voluntary recall are either already available or imminent. The ACCC has previously launched proceedings against Volkswagen Australia. The sale of Opel to PSA Group won't harm the Commodore and Astra for now. PSA is the parent company of Pajero and Citroën, and after the acquisition of Opel and Vauxhall, it's now the second largest car manufacturer in Europe. Our upcoming 2018 Commodore, based on the Opel Insignia, is safe thanks to General Motors retaining the right to continue selling existing models in Australia. That means the new Astra hatch too. Eventually though, Opel and Vauxhall models will be built on PSA platforms, which means the next Commodore, sometime in the 2020s, could start life as a Chevrolet. It's been perhaps the biggest flaw of the Amarok Ute, and Volkswagen Australia is pushing for change. The Amarok is behind the benchmark when it comes to safety tech, missing out on things like autonomous emergency braking, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, despite the top spec being the most expensive Ute in its class. It's a bee in the bonnet of VW Australia, and the local arm has confirmed it's in close communication with the factory regarding the addition of safety assistance technology. Though it's not due to arrive in Australia till 2018, Australia is already buzzing about the Mercedes-Benz X-Class Ute. It was always going to be offered initially as a dual cab only, and now we know for sure that a single cab is definitely not being considered at this point in time. What about an AMG version? Nope, that's not happening either, unless of course there is significant market demand. So quick, let's start a petition right now. The next generation Mitsubishi Pajero and Nissan Patrol will likely share a platform as the alliance between the two brands forges ahead. Both are large off-road capable vehicles that face the same issues when it comes to developing the next generation to meet stricter emissions requirements. Got a spare $170,000? This looks like one of the funnest ways to spend it. The KTM Crossbow R is now available in Australia and it's road legal. There is no windscreen, boot or roof. But don't worry, if it rains, there are drain holes in the floor, so add wet weather gear to the shopping list too. It's got a 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine and can hit 100 kilometres an hour from a standstill in 3.9 seconds. That drops to 3.2 if you add the $40,000 performance package. Well, the future has been on show at the Geneva Motor Show. Chinese research and development company Techrule unveiled its first production vehicle. The Techrule Ren has a turbine range extender system. It'll be built as either a 1, 2 or 3-seater. Each has a different polycarbonate canopy. 3 drivetrain options will be available. The range topper has 2 electric Yasa motors at the front and 4 at the rear. Add it all up and that's 960 kilowatts and 2,340 newton meters with a range of 1,170 kilometers from an 80-litre tank. If that's not enough, how about a 0 to 100 time of 2.5 seconds? To a concept unveiled in Geneva now, Volkswagen Cedric is equally both cute and odd, if not a little disturbing. The autonomous electric vehicle will come to you when you summon it at the push of a button. And the windscreen is a giant OLED screen that can display augmented reality. Now that is very cool. I will be back with another hit of headlines next week. Until then, remember, yield and forgive. It's the only way to stay calm when another driver does something annoying. And when don't they?